Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this simple holiday eye look and eye and lip combo. I just wanted to create something simple, I guess, just because I know the holidays can get crazy, and I just wanted to create something that you can do quickly within like 5 to 10 minutes and out the door. Okay, maybe not 5 minutes, I exaggerated a smidge. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. But something that you can do easily and just go. I know it's a crazy time of year, but I hope you guys have been having a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you have a great New Year. So if you're interested in this video, please keep watching. I'm going to use the Modern Renaissance palette. This is actually my first time using the palette. I know I'm so behind, but I was just gifted this, and I'm really excited to look at. I'm really excited to try it out. So pretty. It was really hard to decide what kind of look I want to do, but I think I just want to keep it that brown, kind of those brown warm tones, just because we're going to go in with a pop of red color, and I don't want the eyes to be competing so much with like the lips, you know. So let's go in with like a flat shader brush. Use this brush, and I'm going to start with the color Tempera. And I'm going to bring that all the way up to the brow. And that's just going to be my base color. Now, if you want, you can also use like some sort of primer on your lids, something like a MAC paint or Pots or something like that if you want to avoid creasing. So you just have to kind of know your skin. I usually do something like that, but I'm just going to go in with a powder since I did put some concealer on my lids already. So I'm just going to put a powder then to just set everything. We're nice and primed. Now I'm going to go in with my transition shade, and I think I'm just going to start first with Raw Sienna. I think I'm going to do that one. And like I said, we're just going to use a few shadows, a little bit of liner, and then the lips are going to be the thing. So this is going to be a quick look that you can just put together quickly and run out the door. It's not going to be this crazy eye look or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and start that just kind of a little bit above the crease and start blending. These are really, really pigmented, so I kind of went in ham already, but that's okay. We're just going to blend it in, and I'm using a MAC 217 brush as well. And you know what? Actually, this comes with a brush. Where'd it go? This comes with an actual brush, and this is actually a decent brush. A lot of times on palettes, if they do include a brush, which is not common, it's pretty crappy. So this brush seems actually pretty decent. So I'm actually going to use that brush to kind of blend it all in. Make sure everything's nice and blended. Okay, that color is really, really pretty. It's like a perfect transition color. So now I'm going to go ahead and deepen the edges up a little bit. So I really like the tone, but I really want just the emphasis of like a cat eye, especially because we're going to go in with liner, so I really want it to kind of wing out. So I'm going to use the other end of that Anastasia brush that it comes with. All right. His show ended, so I had to put it on again. All right, so as I said, I'm going to use the Anastasia brush. This one here. Where am I going? I'm like, ooh. This one here looks just like a nice little packing brush. So let's see. So I'm just going to deepen that up, and I think I'm going to use Cypress Umber. I think I'm going to use this color right here. So just like a nice little brown color. And first, I'm just going to kind of like stamp it on. I don't know if you guys can see, so it's going to look kind of messy. But I'm going to stamp it on in like a V formation like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this brush. Let's see if it works, this brush here. And I'm going to go ahead and buff that out. I don't know if I like that one with buffing. I'm going to go back to the MAC 217 and see if I can kind of blend a little bit out and make sure I'm focusing on the outer V. There, so you can see from this side to this side, it's just a little bit deeper. It's not crazy, but it's just a little bit deeper because we are going to go ahead and add liner and all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that packer brush and do it on the other eye and just stamp that on. It's going to look super messy. That's okay. And then grab that 217 again with nothing on it and just blend it out. I'm going to add a little bit more on this side. Okay, so what's really important on this eye look, or just any eye look in general, but is making sure that everything is blended out together. You just don't want any harsh lines, and I think, like, to me, this is still too harsh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back with my MAC 217. I'm not using, like, this is really simple look. I'm not using a million brushes or anything, just keeping it nice and simple. And I'm going to go in with that MAC 217, make sure it's nice and cleaned off. You can clean it off, like, on a paper towel or the back of your hand. Making sure it's just, there's no excess stuff on it. And then I'm going to go back in with the Raw Sienna shade, and I'm going to try and blend all of those edges together. Tap some of it off and just blend some of those edges together. Then I can go back in with this, fluffier brush, that the Anastasia brush, and just kind of soften everything up, any harsh lines, anything like that. Good morning. She just woke up from her nap. Can you say hi? Hi. We had a bad hair incident today. My son got one of these, like, little spinny, it, like, flies in the air, like a little helicopter kind of thing, and the blade got caught in her hair, so we had to wash it and put conditioner and brush it out. It was bad, but we got through it, right? Yeah. You want to sit down? Watch Mommy do her makeup? Okay. Okay, so you can see I kind of blended everything out. It's looking good. So now this is what I want to do, just to give the eyes that oomph, is go in with, like, a little shimmery shade kind of at this point here. I also think that helps with, like, that cat eye look, is doing something light, that transition of light to, like, dark on the edges. I love that look. So I think I'm going to do, careful. I think I'm going to go in, here you can play with this one, with, I think I'm going to go with Vermeer. I think it's Vermeer, this one here. It's like a very pretty, there's a little, like, a pink iridescence to it, but it's a really pretty shade. You can kind of see it there. Let me swatch it.
I like it.
You like it? Yeah, something like that. So that's swatch, but.
Okay.
And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab, this is actually a concealer brush, but this can do the same thing as far as packing in shadow. But I think what I'm going to do is spray this with some face spray. Anything that you have is fine. It's just to kind of get it wet. And then I'm going to go in with that color and pack it onto my lid. And I'm just going to pack that nicely into the lid. You see how pretty that just, like, makes your eyes pop? I love that. That's so pretty. It's so pretty, I know. Okay, I love that. Just really, really pretty. Do the same thing on the other lid. Just pack that color on. Okay, I love that. That is so pretty. I'm just going to make sure that is really close to that inner tear duct area. And now I'm just going to grab that MAC 217 again. Actually, no. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Anastasia brush that it came with and just kind of blend that, because you just don't want that to be harsh either, and you want it blended pretty well with all of your other colors.
Yeah.
Make sure that's mashed and blended. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab a pencil brush now and dip back into the tempera shade right here and just highlight the brow bone a little bit. Oh, good. Alrighty. So now I'm going to go ahead and pop on some liner, and then we will do a little bit of lower lash. I'll be right back. I've got my liner on. It is so hard to put eyeliner on when you have lash extensions. This is the first time I put eyeliner on since I just got my lash extensions, so like I was really slow. So sorry I didn't record it, but once I get better, I will. I'm just brushing out some of the gunk on my lashes. So the top lid is done. To me, as you can see, I kind of put a nice wing. You can go as big or as small as you want. Just because we have such a simple lid, I always, you can kind of play around with the wing a little bit, but I went a little bit more dramatic just because I always think that looks pretty with a red lip. Just my opinion. But I love the way that the lid looks. It's so just subtle and pretty, and not too much. At this point, it's totally up to you. Now, obviously, really quickly, I have lash extensions on, so I don't really add mascara or anything like that. But if you don't have lash extensions, you can add mascara. You can even really go crazy and add a false lash. I always think that's pretty. But if you're in a pinch, layer on the mascara. I love the Too Faced Better Than Sex or the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. I actually have one here. Or the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. Both of those are really great, and they definitely add the drama. So I think I'm just going to add a little bit of color into the lower lash. Let me see what I got here. So with that pencil brush that I use, it just kind of wiped off some of that excess. I'm going to go in with the Raw Sienna shade, which is that initial transition shade that we had first started off with. I'm going to go ahead and look up and just kind of smoke that out just a little bit. I don't want to go super crazy on the lower lash, but just to add a little bit of definition, nothing intensive. You can see how it just kind of makes the eye pop a little bit. Okay, just like a really pretty color. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara on the lower lashes. All right, and now for the final touch, I'm gonna go ahead with that flat kind of shader-ish brush that I use. I'm gonna go back into a spray, Fix Plus, whatever you have, spray that, and then go back into that Vermeer color right there, and just make sure that I've got that packed nice in the inner tear duct. Not inner tear duct, but yeah, the inner corner of the eye. That's what I was trying to say. Because I just really want that to look nice and bright. Perfect. There she comes. Now, since that is pretty much done, my favorite part is the red lipstick. Of course, if you're not comfortable with wearing red lipstick, don't feel like you have to. This eye look is pretty enough that you can go even with a neutral or a different color, whatever you want. Like a brownie color, that'd be pretty. But I really want to do a nice pop of color. I think the red is beautiful, and I'm going to use the NARS, what's it called? These are called like Power Matte Lip Pigments, and this is in Star Woman. This is actually like a deluxe sample that I got from Sephora. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's so like thin and watery, and it goes matte, so it's not, you wouldn't think it when you first put it on. You're like, this is not going to go matte, but it does, and it is so pretty on the lips. Like, I love it. It's so nice, and it's such a perfect red. Like, it'll be flattering for any skin tone. Anyway, sorry, going on too long about the lipstick. But I am gonna line my lips. I always feel like when you kind of go with a darker color, you should line your lips just because it's easier. I'm gonna do the MAC lip pencil in Brick. So it's just a nice red lip color. So I'm going to go ahead and line first. You can get a little fun if you want to overline or not, just whatever you're comfortable with. But definitely with red lipstick, it looks pretty. So up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and start lining the lips. All right. Now I'm going to go in with the liquid lipstick. Look at what a weird doe foot applicator, but it's honestly, it's pretty awesome. All right, so first what I'm going to do is line it with the lipstick. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. And it's so comfortable on your lips. Now, I'm going to say this particular formula is not necessarily smudge proof. At least this red isn't. I don't know about the other colors because I haven't tried it. But it doesn't necessarily move around your mouth or anything like that either. So I love it. It's such a pretty color. I'm going to go ahead and spray everything just to keep it nice and hydrated and meshed into the skin. Actually, no, pause. I'm going to do one more thing. I use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. I always just think this just looks so pretty on the skin. Like, it just gives it this really pretty glow to your skin. I always think that's pretty for like a holiday look. And this is just something you can use. Just a quick little thing, and then I'm going to go ahead and spray. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on this simple holiday makeup look for a New Year's Eve party or something like that. I don't know. This is a really simple look, easy to do and quick to do whenever you're running out the door because I know the holidays get crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. Thanks again for watching, and happy holidays, guys. Bye!